shifting gears, I wanted to talk to you, Ellen, about Glenn Youngkin. A couple of things. First of all, he's been one of maybe very few, you can count on one hand, politicians who have successfully walked, what I call the Trump line. Not offending him, but not enough to offend his supporters, but not embracing him enough to lose the anti-Trump vote. I think Nikki Haley, obviously until she ran for president, did that as well. But I'd just love to hear your thoughts on what was the strategy on that, and how did he do that? So
Yeah, he did it really, really well. And well, first of all, Glenn is just a really positive, upbeat, thoughtful guy that people like and they want to root for him. So when we were working in Southwest Virginia, or pretty much everywhere but Northern Virginia, it was great to embrace Trump. And they like Glenn, they like Trump. Glenn never talked, the governor never, talked disparagingly about Trump to any groups. So we divided the state up geographically, and Southwest Virginia, which went, I think, 92% Trump. President Trump did a telethon hall the night before Glenn's election, and 20,000 people got on. It was huge. And President Trump was, go vote for Glenn Youngkin, go, turnout numbers high, everybody go. So it was strategic. And then that wasn't till the night before, at like 9:00 the night before election night. And so that really ran up our base in the state. Now, Northern Virginia, where Glenn and his family live, and he's a businessman, he's well known and respected. It was just a very fine line of never insulting anybody. It was all about what he would do for the Commonwealth of Virginia, how he would be great for the economy and bring jobs. He was just not distracted. He was not baitable to say something bad about Trump. And also Glenn moved the needle 11 points in Northern Virginia with women where Biden was 1 year before.
Wow. But
see, look,
that's you, Ellen.
That was, and you, Carrie, it was us. We were a team, but you spent $68 million on a race in the size of Virginia. And there was just a lot of efforts for grassroots and relationships and outreach. So that's what did it for Glenn.
Yeah. And again, the only group in the 2024 election where where Trump did better than Biden was college educated white women. So for you, and there's a high propensity of those in Northern Virginia, obviously, in places like Fairfax County. Mm-hmm. So the fact that you folks did that, I think, is one of your